Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my August manga wrap-up. In August, I actually bought a lot of manga this month, around 55 volumes, and I actually read a lot of manga this month. So here are 5 different manga that I picked out to talk about in my wrap-up. So starting off, I have Become You by Ichigo Takano. Now this volume was kind of anticipated because Ichigo Takano, of course, made Orange and Dreaming Sun, which are both fairly popular shoujo series. And honestly, this volume did not disappoint. It features a character who's trying to become a musician despite not really having the talent at it, and he is also not that good at performing yet. And he is trying to convince another guy who I think is in his class to help him achieve his dream that he's chasing after, I guess. I really liked this first volume, and honestly, if you were a fan of Orange, I would recommend picking this up too. It was very emotional for a first volume, and yeah, I am really excited for the next volume. The next volume I am going to talk about is Toilet-Bound Hanako-Kun by Aidalro. I picked this up, I don't know, I guess because I saw it on TikTok everywhere. The anime got really popular and so did the manga, even though the manga I think right now only has 4 or 5 volumes out in English. I wanted to see what all the hype was about, and honestly it was a really fun read. Toilet-Bound Hanako-Kun is based off of the, I guess, classic Japanese school ghost story where there's like a bathroom stall that is possessed by a ghost of a girl named Hanako-san. And in this case, they like gender bent her and made them Hanako-kun. And this story is about a girl who wants one of her classmates to fall in love with her, so she decides to consult Hanako-kun to get this guy to fall in love with her, I guess. And it ends up being kind of a contract between them where she has to do a whole bunch of odd jobs for him, and it's just a really fun and I guess wacky story. There's also like a lot of different ghosts in their school, as well as an exorcist who shows up. Just a great time all around, to be honest. And I did pick up the rest of the series except for volume 2, which was out of stock, so I have to wait for that, but I have volumes 3 and 4. And yeah, would recommend you picking this up. The next series I'm going to talk about is Love and Focus by Yoko Nogiri. I read volume 1 of this. I heard about this series because it is a 3-volume shoujo series, and I was definitely interested in investing in some more shoujo, but I didn't really want to buy a whole bunch of 20, 30, 40 volume series. Even 10 volumes sometimes is too much when you already own a lot of manga. So I was really excited to pick this up. Love in Focus features a girl who is an aspiring photographer who is going to a new school that is known for its photography club, and she has to go live in a boarding house. And so it's one of those boarding house romances with a love triangle that is featured on the cover. I really enjoyed this first volume. I thought that it was really fun. The main character is very likable. She isn't really bland like some shoujo protagonists where they're just like sweet and cute. I thought she was fun. And yeah, if you're a fan of shoujo, I strongly recommend checking out Love and Focus. In August, I also picked up volume 3 of Drifting Dragons by Taku Kuwabara. This volume was so good. That's why I decided to include it in my wrap-up. In this volume, they actually went and explored more of the world, which I'm really interested in, and we got to see a whole bunch of different new dragons. I heard that this has a Netflix series. I haven't watched it though. Maybe I'd be interested in checking it out if it can recreate how beautiful these volumes are in art. These volumes are so beautiful. The world is just so immersive. I love Drifting Dragons so much, and I am super excited to continue reading the series. And we are on the last volume of manga that I'm going to talk about for this wrap-up, and it is Ten Dance by Inouesatoh. Not too sure if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. This series is so good. It was actually recommended to me by my dear friend Susan. So shout out to Susan. I know you watch my videos and thank you so much. Honestly, I would not have made this channel without her and her constant support. Anyways, for Ten Dance, it features a ballroom dancer and a Latin dancer who have to pair up because the ballroom dancer is interested in entering in a contest that is a 10 dance contest where you have to do all 5 standard dances or ballroom dances as well as all 5 Latin dances. So they're trying to exchange dancing styles by teaching each other. And honestly, this duo is just, they're so good. They're so fun to read about because their personalities are the dances that they do, where we have this Latin dancer who's more relaxed and free-flowing versus the more uptight ballroom dancer, and at first it's really hard for them to get along just because their personalities and their dancing styles are just so different from each other. This series is a slow burn romance series between the two. It is a BL manga, I guess, and it is just amazing. I am so glad that I picked this up this month, and as well as I picked up most of the other volumes for Ten Dance. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this series. I strongly recommend that you pick it up for yourself. So that is all of the manga that I wanted to talk about today. Maybe in the future I will make these videos longer and include more volumes because I find that I'm getting a lot more comfortable with talking about volumes in front of a camera and trying to remember what they're about at the same time. At first it was very stressful. I'm just gonna let you in on that. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you read in August, as well as if you have read any of these volumes within the recent months. I hope that you have a great day. Bye!